Hello and welcome to Everyday Matters. How are you today? I hope you're well and I hope you're keeping safe. So today I'll be talking about the benefits of solitude. So what do you stand to gain when you decide to take some time away from this busy world, away from all the noise, away from your friends and family, and spend that time with yourself? Now, if you do have any questions, any suggestions, if you think solitude is not a good thing at all, please leave it at the comment section and I'll be more than happy to look into them. Welcome back to Everyday Matters with Harry. I'm here to give you lifestyle advice and tips to help you live your dreams, achieve your goals, and become the best version of yourself. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do and click on the notification icon so you don't miss out on any of my updates. Before I go on, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, both old and new. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for viewing my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. For many people, the idea of being alone is often so scary. A lot of people are scared to take time away from their friends, from their families, whether from relationships. Some people even end up spending time and staying in toxic relationships because they're afraid of being alone, because they don't know how to be by themselves. Okay, but in this video, I'll be talking about the benefits of solitude. And research actually shows that being alone is actually beneficial for your health, for your mental, your physical, and psychological well-being. We need to make conscious decisions to take time away from the busy world, away from people, to spend time with ourselves. Okay, it is beneficial for us, so that's something that we want to look at doing. And we're naturally social creatures, so we thrive so well when we have friends, when we have family, when we have good relationships around us. We thrive so well. And when we do not have these relationships, we tend to crave for relationships, we tend to crave for people. I remember when we went into lockdown in March, I was so happy because I'm one of those people that love to spend time with myself. One of my friends will always tell me, "You are very selfish." I said, yes, I'm selfish. I love myself. I love my own quiet time. I love my own company. I remember when we went into lockdown newly, and I was happy, and after some time I realized that, oh, I don't know how long this lockdown is going to be for, and I began to crave for human contact, for people. You know, until then I didn't realize how important human contact was. But when you are put in a situation whereby you don't have a choice than to be on your own, is a completely different thing. Okay, so we do need social contact, we do need people, we do need our friends, we need our families, we need relationships to thrive. But at the same time, it is important to know that we also need our own personal space. We also need our own solitude to be able to thrive personally in our personal lives. Okay, now I know that a lot of people might think that solitude and loneliness are the same thing, but let's not confuse them, because solitude and loneliness are completely different things. Okay, so loneliness is usually associated with a negative feeling of being alone, a negative feeling of missing something or missing someone. It's often negative and it leads to unhappiness. On the other hand, solitude is a conscious and intentional decision to take time away from people, to take time away from relationships, from your family, to be alone for a specific purpose. So it is important that we do not confuse loneliness and solitude to be the same thing. Solitude has a number of positive benefits and can be used as a powerful tool to achieve success and to achieve happiness. One of such benefits that you can get from solitude is the ability to reflect. So it gives you an opportunity to reflect on your life, to reflect on events, to reflect on things that went wrong, things that went right. So it gives you an opportunity to sit back and think about the things that are working and the things that are not working. It gives you an opportunity to plan, to sit down and plan about your future. It gives you an opportunity to just sit down and think about what's going on. Why am I in this position? Why am I not where I want to be? It gives you the opportunity to reflect, and then once you reflect, you're able to plan and take steps. It gives you an opportunity to reflect on a process, say something maybe at work or in your family or in your relationship, something has happened. It gives you the opportunity to sit down and reflect on that process of the way everything went, and you begin to find out what is it that went wrong, what went right, what can I do better, how could I do it better next time, what can I do differently. So it gives you the opportunity to reflect and make better decisions. It gives you the opportunity to reflect and then make plans, make intentional plans for your future. Make conscious decisions decisions to open certain doors or to close certain doors, to start doing certain things or to stop doing certain things in your life. It gives you the opportunity to reflect on your relationship, to say, you know what, I want to continue with the relationship, or you know what, it's over with this relationship. It gives you the opportunity to reflect on your relationship with your family, with your friends, with your partner. It gives you the opportunity to reflect and make better decisions, better life decisions for yourself. The second benefit of solitude is an increased productivity. Oftentimes, people that are successful, what they do is that when they have a project, they take time out to work on their project, to plan, to think, to make sure that the project is carried out successfully. So they do like a road plan, a road map of what they want to do. Once they come out, they're able to facilitate and implement those plans because they have thought about it. They've had time to actually think deeply about it. And when it comes out, it is successful. Another example is a student that has a dissertation to present or maybe a project to present. What they do, the wise thing that they need to do is take time out, sit down in front of their desk in the library, whatever, wherever they are, just to make sure that they produce a good report. If they're constantly in front of people, if they're constantly in front of their friends, in front of their families, they will never be able to do a good report. They will never be able to come out with anything good. So what they do is spend time alone with themselves, spend time alone with their books, with their research papers, and they're able to produce good stuff. Okay, so it is important for your productivity. If you want to be productive, then you want to be able to spend time alone with yourself. If you want to start something new, if you want to start maybe a new project, a new business, or maybe even if you want to write a book, you want to do something new, then it's important that you sit down, take some time alone, get yourself into solitude, and begin to work on your thoughts, begin to work on your mind, begin to work on the project that you have at hand. The third benefit of solitude is that it gives you a better understanding of yourself. So it helps you to understand your emotions, it helps you to understand your thoughts, it helps you to understand your physical body, it helps you to know why you act in certain ways, why you do certain things, why you say certain things, why you react to things in certain ways. You can only be able to understand all that when you sit down and think and ask yourself questions. If you haven't seen my video on how I overcame bitterness, it is very important that you take a look at that video and watch and see for yourself. So in that video, I talked about how I reflected on my emotions, how I reflected on my thoughts, why I was feeling that way, how I asked myself deep questions, how I put myself in solitude and was able to get answers and knew how to come out of the state I was in, the state of bitterness. So you want to look at that video just so that it can help you as well. And another benefit of solitude is self-discovery. Okay, so it helps you to discover who you are. It helps you discover what you want. It helps you to discover your goals, your visions. It helps you to discover it gives you clarity of purpose. So you can only do that when you sit down and ask yourself questions. What do I really want in life? Where am I heading? Where is this relationship heading to? This career I'm doing or this job I'm doing, is this what I really want in life? So by asking yourself these questions, by sitting down and asking yourself these questions, you are able to get answers. And you can only do that if you take time away from people. You can only do that if you take time away from your family, from your friends. And like I said before, a lot of people are scared of being alone. A lot of people are scared, which is quite understandable. But the truth of the matter is some people stay in toxic relationships, like I said before, even though they know that this relationship is toxic, even though they know that this relationship is not working for them, they stay in that relationship, which is not good for them. You need to call yourself out. You need to love yourself. I was saying to one of my friends a few days ago, you need to love yourself so much to know that, okay, I don't need this in my life. I prefer to be alone than to be in a relationship with someone because I want to be in a relationship or because I'm scared to be in a relationship. You need to know that, okay, it's time for me to take a break from my family. Sometimes it's good. I know we love our families. I love my family so much, but sometimes I just say, you know what, I just want to stay away from everyone for now. Let me just be on my own. So it's important that we take time out for ourselves. Okay, so we want to take time away from our family. That's why people go on holidays. People go to work maybe 12 months in a year and they take 1 month away from work for holidays. So people go out to refresh, to help their mind, to be in solitude, to help themselves. So it is important that we take time away from people. It's important. I love myself. One of my friends will always tell me, Tari, you are selfish. I know that he says that because every time I'm like, I need to go home. I need to go because I crave my own company. I crave being alone, So when he says that, I laugh. I'm like, am I really selfish? I don't know why he says that, but that's his own opinion, But I crave my own company. A while ago, I was working. I think it was sometime last year. I was working 9 to 5. every day, Monday to Friday. Saturday, I had things to do. Sunday, I had things to do. I was doing a course in the evening, so I was super busy. I was so busy. I couldn't find myself, to be honest. One day, I started talking to myself. I'm like, who am I? You understand? Because I couldn't even find time for myself, because by the time I get home, I'm tired. I want to go to bed straight away. You know, so I was constantly busy. I was constantly on the go. I couldn't find time for myself. My husband was there, you know, all the time. You know, it was a really difficult time for me, but no one would understand because I love my own company. I couldn't find that time anymore, so it became difficult. And I said, you know what, I need to take a break from certain things. I need to like crave that time, and I actually did what I had to do to find that time. So it's important that you create time for yourself. It's important that you go into solitude. If it's once a day, find a specific time a day, go in solitude, spend time with yourself. You can do it once a week or once a month. Just make sure you do it, because it helps to refresh your mind. It helps to refresh your body. It's really important that we take some time alone for ourselves. I hope this video has not been too long, but thank you very much. These are just a few tips from me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you think this video is good, if you think of any suggestion, any criticisms to what I've said today, please leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to look into it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Bye.